day out, 2:45 p.m. A lot cooler than what we have had, though. I'll tell you that. It's been pretty warm, pretty warm lately, but it's a lot cooler out today. 53 degrees. We'll get started on that. Let's take a look at current conditions outside, and it is currently 53 degrees here at our station. The winds are, not bad. Only 1 miles per hour out of the northeast there. Correction, that's east northeast. Rainfall, haven't had any, but that is going to change very quickly as we get on into next week. So let's start looking at some of that information, and we will start out taking a look at our forecast outlook, of course. And let me adjust that on the screen a little bit better than what it is. Calling for some rain, lots of rain, heavy rain, starting as early as Tuesday. Some very heavy rain chances. Rain pretty much, it's going to last all the way to Wednesday. Looks like the high on Tuesday will be 58 degrees out. So it's going to be lots of rain, so just get ready for that. And highs 58, low 49. Wednesday, more rain, lots of it, very heavy stuff too. High 63, low 46. Then for your Thursday, we get some sun back out there. Highs 54, low 32 degrees. It does cool off a bit. Friday, sunny skies, highs 57, low 43. And then Saturday, yes, we are monitoring for the threat of some strong to severe thunderstorms on Saturday as another batch of heavy rain and storms move in. Looks like high 64 for Saturday and low 41. Now we'll start talking about the rainfall. Let's take a look at that. Rainfall amounts anywhere between 4 to 6 inches, with some higher amounts also possible. That is something we're watching for, possibility of some higher amounts of rainfall. But before we really get deeply into that discussion, let's look at the temperature outlooks, because there is some colder air on the way. Colder air moving in between the 16th to the 20th time frame. Storm prediction, or actually the CPC has a below average chance. We're well below average chances there of it being cold between that time period, the 16th to the 20th. So it is going to get cold again. Now looking at the rainfall amounts, or the rainfall percentage probability, also looks like between the 16th and 20th, well above average chances of rainfall. So it's going to be pretty wet between that time period as well. Now let's move on and take a look at some of our expected rainfall totals and stuff as we move forward. We expect rainfall totals to be anywhere between 6-7 inches for northeast Alabama. There could be some higher amounts in there in DeKalb County, and also parts of Jackson County. Could see some higher amounts in that. This is going to lead to some flash flooding more than likely, something we're really going to have to watch. Now this is between now and the 17th. That's how much we're expected to get. Heavy rainfall, of course, that is an outlook. There is an outlook out for that, heavy rain and flooding. Total rainfall amounts are forecasted to be between 3 to 5 inches, with medium chance of locally higher amounts up to 6 to 7 inches. That is more like what we're looking at this point. We have higher confidence of heavy rain and ponding, water, localized flooding in areas of poor drainage. Flash flooding confidence is low at this time. I believe that'll change, pretty quickly. So that is something we're going to keep an eye on, the threat of some flash flooding. And also there is a threat of severe weather as we get on into Saturday. The Storm Prediction Center has placed all of North Alabama and southern Middle Tennessee, under a slight risk, level 2 of 5 of severe storms on Saturday. There will be heavily, depending on the storm track, changes to the risk area are likely through the week. And I will say, that's pretty strong confidence, this far out, to be putting out something, that far out. So that's something we're really going to have to watch, to be sure of that. Another outlook there, Storm Prediction Center is still showing that slight risk for Saturday, all of northern Alabama and portions of southern Tennessee there. Let's look at the Cape values, though, for Saturday. Well, they're not off the charts crazy here. Now to the west of us, southwest, yes, but there is some higher numbers there. I see some 1,000 mark to the west of us. Like I said, really far out. Like it's kind of crazy. A slight risk issued out that far. That tells me they've got some pretty high level confidence we're going to have some severe weather. So that's something we really, really need to keep an eye on as we go into Saturday. A lot of changes ahead. We can't give any timing information, of course, because we're still this far out. That's what's, grabbed my concern, is that they've got that kind of confidence that far out. Something we need to really watch. So looking at the GFS models, let's start out Tuesday. We get this system moving on through here and into Wednesday, lots of heavy rain and stuff with that. As you can see, just a lot of it. Now looking at Saturday, one big round comes through. Very heavy rain, could be damaging winds, hail, all that sort of thing. Low risk of a tornado at this point. We will keep you updated, though, as we go on through the time period, but that is all I have for now. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. It's 2:51 p.m., 53 degrees outside. Be weather aware this week and into the weekend because we have threats of flooding this week. Lots of heavy rain on the way, so be ready for that. And then we get a little bit of a break Thursday and Friday with a little bit of sun. I imagine that forecast is probably going to change a little bit, too. And then into Saturday, something we're going to really pay attention to. This could go either way. It could upgrade, could be a lot worse than a slight risk, or it could downgrade. So there's a lot of room for that to happen at this point. That far out, there is room for upgrades and there is room for downgrades at this point. So we hope nothing too bad, but we are getting into severe weather season. So that being said, thanks for watching. God bless. Have a great rest of your Monday, and we'll update again soon. Take care, everybody.